Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. The message I heard is go on the inside. Okay, and the scripture comes from Baruch. Okay, for those of y'all that want to know specifics, you know what I'm saying. Okay. And we are at 4:30. Fear not, Jerusalem. He who gave you your name is your encouragement. Fearful are those who harmed you, who rejoiced at your downfall. Fearful are the cities where your children were enslaved. Fearful the city that took your sons. As that city rejoiced at your collapse and made merry at your downfall, so shall she grieve at her own desolation. I will take from her the joyous throngs, and her exultation shall be turned to mourning. For fire shall come upon her from the eternal God for a long time, and demons shall dwell in her from that time on. Ooh! So here's the message, so here's the message, so here's the message. For somebody, God said when you had this moment, where you were going through it, for whatever reason you were going through it at this moment, regardless to if you put yourself there, God put you there, or you just so happened to end up there, you were in this position to where I hear God saying you were in a pit. Okay, and while you were in a pit, there were people that were celebrating seeing you in a pit. God says there were people that, like, while you were suffering, they were dancing. While you were crying, they were laughing. While you were heartbroken and sad and needing somebody to give you a hug, needing somebody to give you some sound advice, I think the messed up thing is for whoever this is for, this could even be a situation where, when you have a breakup. I was sitting up here watching this movie, Love in a Villa. I haven't really watched the whole movie, so I'm not even going to go that far into it. But I did watch the beginning of the movie. And when she ended up going through her breakup, her friend called her to comfort her for a second. And then right after they got off the phone, he turned to another one of their friends, a mutual friend, and said, such and such just broke up with her. You owe me $5. Like, God said he saw all of that. He saw all of that. That's messed up. That's messed up. That's messed up. But I guess, I just know me, I would never do nothing like that. But I know some people are like that. Some people are, I don't know. And I just feel like God is saying that that's okay. That's what they chose to do. That's the way they chose to behave. That's the way we all are being judged for our deeds. I hear God saying, you will be judged for how you behaved while you were in the pit, and they will be judged for how they treated you while you were in the pit. And that's just what it is. God says, as the city rejoiced at your collapse and made merry of your downfall, so shall she grieve at her own desolation. God said they are going to experience the same thing. They were laughing. They were laughing at you. And they were laughing and they were pointing at you. And they were making fun of you. They thought it was funny when they saw you going through it. But God said, since they found it so funny to see you going through it, now they are going to go through it. And while they go through it, they can, they're going to go through what they saw you going through. And the crazy thing is, whoever this person is, it would have been better for them if they would have offered you a helping hand. If they would have offered you some consolation, if they would have offered you anything, then when they got ready to go through it, then they would be able to have somebody to fall on, somebody to lean on to. But because of the way that they treated you, for some of you, you just completely turned your back and kept going and you didn't look back. You just kept going. You did not once did you decide to even think about, you know what I'm saying, what this person was going through, because all you can remember is this person laughing at you. And I'm being reminded of just so many, what's the name of that movie? Why Did I Get Married? I forgot her name. Her friend All this time, this is her best friend. She hanging around her everywhere she go. The girl go. Every time she goes somewhere with her husband, they can't move without her following along. All the while, she messing around with this woman, man. And I just, like God said, what go around, come around. What go around comes back around. What goes around comes back around. Somebody about to feel that sting. They about to feel the same sting they put in you. They about to feel it come right back around to them. I'm also being reminded of Diary of a Mad Black Woman, when that man drug her out that house and the mistress stood there laughing at her and making fun of her and feeling like it was so funny. What goes around comes back around. What goes around comes back around. God said, fearful are those who harmed you, who rejoiced at your downfall. And this is why they are scared, because they thought you was going to stay there. They just knew that you were going to stay at that place. They just knew you were going to stay in that position, and there was just nothing you could do, and that they would be able to laugh at you forever. And now that they realize you not staying at that position, they not finna be able to laugh at you forever. They like, oh snap, okay, I was wrong. Yeah, you was wrong. And if you was wrong, what goes around comes back. I shouldn't even be laughing right now, but I'm being real. Like, I just feel like that's what God said. Those who gave your name encouragement are going to feel blessings. Like, they will be blessed. Those that gave you a helping hand, those that came through for you, those that did what they could for you, God says he is going to judge them for their deeds. They had good deeds, so they will receive good judgment. But those people that found it funny, they thought it was funny to laugh at you. They thought it was cute to mock you. They thought it was cute to make it seem like what you were going through, like regardless if they tried to make it seem like you were deserving of the treatment, or if they're trying to make it seem like that's the way that your life is just always gonna be, and that's all you deserve, or whatever it is. Like, there are some really crazy, delusional people in the world, and God says this is somebody, they are delusional. They think that they gonna be able to stand over you and look their nose, like look down up on you forever. God said what goes around comes back around. The way they treated you, that's what they gonna receive. It don't even matter if you see it or not. God says he is going to take away their joyous things. The things that make them happy are going to be taken away from them, and they will be in a constant mourning because of how they treated you. They will be in a constant mourning because of how they treated you. If this is a situation you just got out of a bad relationship, the next person, your person your ex get in a relationship with, they gonna drag them through the ringer. They are gonna receive their just due. How they treated you, they gonna find somebody that's gonna treat them the exact same way, if not worse. God said this person will look back on how they treated you. They are going to look back on how they made fun of you. They going to look back on how they were looking down upon you. They will have to look back on how they rejoiced about you going through it. They rejoiced about you getting a fight. They rejoiced about you having an unnecessary argument. They rejoiced at you being abused. They rejoiced at you being cheated on. They rejoiced. They were happy about these things. God said what go around come back around. Regardless if they were the actual person that was doing this to you, or if it was just a bystander, what goes around come back around. What goes around will come back around. What goes around will come back around. And all the while you were being treated this way, you had a heart of gold. Gold on the inside. They may felt like, on the outside. This is interesting because before this video, y'all, I had I don't know if y'all can tell, I kind of turned the camera a little bit because I was like, I just don't like the way I look on camera. I don't know why, I'm just not feeling it. I want to do something about my arms. I want to do I'm just I don't know, I was just feeling so self-conscious, and the message is gold on the inside. So for some of you, you may feel like You may not feel so happy about how you look on the outside, but God says you are gold on the inside. On the inside, you are pure gold. You had a heart of gold. For some of you, these people were mistreating you, and you were still reaching out to them. You were still trying to help them. You were still trying to do for them. God said for some of y'all, he had to pry the relationship from your hands because you refused to let them go, because you are that good of a person. But this person does not deserve to feel the love that you give off because they refuse to give it back. God said what goes around comes back around. Let go of them and let them run after their disaster. Okay, and that's the message. Okay, y'all, so I was about to cut that video off, and this song, the lyrics to this song came to my mind, so I'm going to go ahead and add this into the message, okay? This song is called Golden, and it is by Ruth B. You tried so hard to break me down, like a fire-breathing dragon, but I guess I took you home. You pushed for me to change for you, but I'm so glad that I stayed true to who I am. Baby, baby, you say you thought I was cold, my friend, I'm cold, can't you tell? Baby, baby, you say you thought I was cold, my friend, I'm cold, can't you tell? 'Cause I'm not weak, I'm not broken, I am bold. And the fire you put me through turned me into gold. I'm not done, I'm no loser. Watch me take on my bright future. Tonight I'm not bronze, I'm not silver. You'll be thinking, damn, I knew it, but you didn't. Don't get it twisted. Out of the ashes you buried me in, I am golden. I am golden. The fire that you tried to burn me with, it made me who I am. All the things you said I couldn't do, guess what? Yes, I can. The fire that you tried to burn me with, it made me who I am. All the things you said I couldn't do, guess what? Yes, I can. 'Cause I'm not weak, I'm not broken, I am bold. And the fire you put me through turned me into gold. I'm not done, I'm no loser, mate. Watch me take on my bright future. Tonight I'm not bronze, I'm not silver. You be thinking, dang, I knew it, but you didn't. Don't get it twisted. Out of the ashes you buried me, I am golden. Okay, so y'all, this song, so this is how the song connects. Okay, not only because the message is literally you have a heart of gold, but going over this song, she's basically saying that she kind of went through a situation where somebody was trying to burn her. Somebody wanted to destroy her. Somebody wanted to tell her, this is like kind of what some people have to go through when they're in school. They have to deal with bullying to such an extent where they're singled out. And they end up like they have no friends. Nobody likes them. Nobody wants to put forth effort to like them. And their excuse, you're different from us. You don't act the same as us. And I just feel like, in reality, a lot of times when this happens, these people, they're not even trying to put forth effort to get to know anybody else. They're not trying to put forth effort to try to get to know you. It's really a sad thing, and it's really a pity. But in reality, I just feel like she says, they told her, you're not like us, you're different. And she said at first she couldn't see it, but that was actually a compliment because she does not want to be like them. And, it's just kind of like when you start to realize, I love, like, this song, I just feel like this song means you have gotten to a point in your life where even if somebody say, I don't know if I like you because you're not like me, you kind of be like, well, I like me. And if you feel like you don't like me because I'm not like you, I'm not about to become like you, I don't want to be like you, I will never be like you. I am happy being like me. And I just feel like, just like she said, burn, 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 they will yell. They thought she was cold. So they thought that she was just going to burn and just turn into ashes. But they didn't know that she was gold. And when gold melts, it turns into something even more beautiful than it was in the first place. Okay? And it's like, she's basically saying, what y'all took me through, what you put me through, you thought that you broke me. You thought that I was weak. You thought I was so weak that I wouldn't be able to handle it. You thought I was so weak that I would have gave up. You thought I was so weak that I would have broke. And you thought I was going to crack. You thought I was going to fold. But I am bolder than you thought I was. I'm stronger than you thought I was. You got me twisted with somebody else. You got me confused. The fire you put me through, it molded me to become this beautiful version of myself that I am today. I'm not done. My life is not over. I am still going to keep going. Like, just because whatever happened does not mean that my life is coming to a complete end, or it's going to come to a halt, or it's going to come to a stop. Like, I'm just going to fall out in the floor and everything is just going to be, no, you thought you knew me, but you did not know me, okay? Like, and I just, out of the ashes you buried me in, I am golden. You thought that the ashes was the end of me, but no, there's a golden egg there. And I just feel like that's the message, okay? This is somebody that worked double time. They work extra hard to break you down. She says, like a fire-breathing dragon, but I guess I took your crown. So this is somebody that thought that they could just do you, like, they thought it was going to be easy. They thought it would be nothing to just destroy you. And you, while they thought that, but they thought wrong, okay? This is somebody that was trying to get you to change. They wanted to make you be something that you were not, but you refused. You refused. The next part of the lyrics say, you push for me to change for you, but I'm so glad I stayed true to who I am. So it's kind of like this person, they said, no, you're not like us. You need to become like us. And you looked around and you were like, no, I don't want to be that way. And you're not going to make me. I don't want to be that way, and you're not going to make me. I am not going to conform, and I am not going to change, and I am not, and ain't nobody finna make me. And I think that's what it is, okay? And back to this song goes along with the scripture so perfect. Because fearful are those who harmed you, who rejoiced at your downfall. Fearful are the cities where your children were enslaved. Fearful the city that took your sons. As that city rejoiced at your collapse and made merry at your downfall, so shall she grieve over her own desolation. God says that he is going to get these people back for what they did to you. They can't make you do nothing. They cannot. They were trying to force you to become something that you're not, and you said no. And you meant that no. It was a hard no. It was a no, and that's the end. It wasn't no, we can work something out. No, it's not no, maybe we can talk about it. No, it's not no, maybe we can, no. It's a hard no, okay? That's the message. 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 Okay, y'all, this is going to be so long. This is probably going to be the last video, y'all. I got to add these two together. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys to bits and pieces, and I'll see you later. Deuces.